Once again, guys, thank you for joining us. It's a great day for the Independence Bowl. We're thrilled to have you here. And with that, I'll welcome 2020 Independence Bowl Foundation Chairman, Frank Auer.
Thank you, Eric. This is indeed a very exciting day for the Independence Bowl, one that brings tremendous potential to our organization. Along with the new primary conference and team agreements we announced in January, and the ongoing discussions with our longstanding television partner, ESPN. This partnership provides the platform for growth and advancement of the Independence Bowl. It is therefore with great enthusiasm and honor that today, the Independence Bowl Foundation announces a 5-year partnership with Radiance Technologies to become the title sponsor of the Independence Bowl. That bowl is now named the Radiance Technologies Independence Bowl. Radiance CEO Bill Bailey and I have been friends for over a decade. We have consulted and advised each other, and our companies are currently working on a project together. During the last 10 years, I have been able to see at close quarters the innovation and quality Radiance brings to solve problems of its customers, most of whom are Department of Defense entities. Radiance is a technology solutions provider of the highest caliber. For years, Radiance has been quietly and very effectively providing innovative solutions to the U.S. Department of Defense and other federal agencies. Now, with this partnership announced today, millions of people will come to know of the significant contributions made to our country by Radiance Technologies. Please join me in listening to my friend and trusted partner, CEO of Radiance Technologies, Mr. Bill Bailey. Bill?
Thanks, Frank. All I can say is this is a very proud day for Radiance and its employee owners. We were looking for a way, we're a small business transitioning into the mid-tier within the defense community. And we were looking for a way to brand the company nationally. We enjoy a wonderful reputation, like Frank said, but under the radar kind of reputation. And so we were looking for something to brand us, and we looked at various opportunities. But then in a conversation between Frank and I in January, he threw out the opportunity to talk about being the Independence Bowl sponsor. So we kind of started that negotiation. And then when you look at the Independence Bowl, I mean, supporting the warfighter and independence kind of rings. It's an American thing. Then you look at the affiliation with Army. That's our #1 customer. So we're going to have a bowl game that's fitting for a defense contractor, a tie-in with our biggest customer. Our second biggest customer is the United States Air Force. And there's a 4-star major command at Barksdale Air Force Base, just a stone's throw from the Independence Bowl. So if you look at it from a business perspective, it made sense. It will raise our brand awareness. It has tie-ins with our biggest customers. And so we decided to continue that. On another perspective, sometimes the stars just line up, okay? And that's the way it was with this deal. Okay, there's a business reason, there's a, support our customer reason, and then there's the other reason, the cherry on top, and that's the long-standing ties that Radiance Technologies has with Louisiana. Most people don't know it, but our founder, Dr. George Clark, grew up in Louisiana. He got his undergraduate degree from Tulane. We have 4 different concentrations of employees in the state of Louisiana. We have an office in Shreveport. We have an office at Louisiana Tech in Ruston, Louisiana. We have an office in Baton Rouge on campus with LSU. And we have an office at Stennis Space Center where a lot, if not the majority of our employees live in Southern Louisiana and commute over every day. So there's long ties with the company. Than me personally, I am very much tied to Shreveport, Louisiana. I showed up at Shreveport, Louisiana in 1979, a 17-year-old high school dropout with a wife and a child on the way. And I was an airman out at Barksdale Air Force Base. I worked on that flight line for 4 years. And when I left Louisiana, 7.5 years later, I had my high school diploma. I had my college degree because the Air Force sent me to Louisiana Tech University. My 3 children were born at Louisiana Tech University or in Shreveport. So for me, this is just a wonderful deal. It's an opportunity for Radiance to give back to Louisiana. It's an opportunity for us to help, hopefully, increase the stature as well as the prominence of the Independence Bowl. At the end of the day, this is just a win-win for everybody. And we're grateful to be able to do this and participate.
Thank you, Bill, and we'll move on to the Q&A part of this meeting. If you guys have any questions, again, please submit them through the Q&A button at the bottom of the screen, and we'll do our best to answer all your questions. Bill, I wanted to start out, for the people that don't know, what exactly does Radiance Technologies do, and how would you describe your company?
We are a high-tech, high-value-added solutions provider for the Department of Defense, Homeland Security, and the intelligence community. So what do? We provide hardware solutions, software solutions, big data analytical solutions, and then what we call SME work, subject matter expertise to help government programs. But again, we're back to that. We're a high-tech, high-value-added solutions provider for the Department of Defense.
And you talked a little bit about it, but what factor did both location as well as the Bowl's relationship with Army West Point play in your decision?
Oh, it played very highly. We were very pleased that our #1 customer. I have quite a few West Point grads here at Radiance, so there's a lot of pride that comes along with our employees. I have a lot of retired Army guys who also have a very emotional tie to West Point and Army. And then you look at, like I said, it's Louisiana. I have a workforce there. I want to strengthen my ties, corporate ties with the state of Louisiana. It just all lined up. You know, I'm hoping you got a Conference USA tie-in too. So, you know, I'm hoping in a few years I get to see my dogs play in this thing as well. So, you know, the stars just lined up on this. It came together so quickly and so easily. And the team, Chris, Frank, Missy, just phenomenal. We're looking forward to just the next 5 years working with you guys.
Frank, if you could speak on the terms of the deal a little bit and talk about the importance of getting the 5-year fully guaranteed deal for the Bowl.
Yeah, that's something that we're extremely pleased about. Radiance has trust in us. We have trust in Radiance, and so we have a 5-year agreement. It's not a 2-year or a 3-year with an option for the remainder for the 5 years. It is a 5-year agreement that allows us, of course, to plan for the future and to gives us a platform for growth and a pathway for expanding what the Bowl does. You know, the Bowl has many activities during the year the foundation presents. This allows us to continue to grow all of that recognition, and will bring that recognition to Radiance as well as to the Independence Bowl.
Thank you, Frank. Bill, I'm going to come back to you here. Why exactly did Radiance Technologies want to get involved in college football in the Bowl world?
Well, you know, we were looking at a lot of things. So we had not established a goal necessarily to do that. We were looking for an opportunity that would raise our brand. And we had talked about sponsoring various symposiums, various conferences targeted to our market. But then this one popped up. But, you know, and the reason we didn't jump on one of them is it just did, it branded us in a market we were already branded in. So we wanted something that would raise our profile nationally and, you know, increase it in our market spaces, but also make an awareness of Radiance outside of our primary market spaces. So, and like I said, Frank and I were texting back and forth one night, and he threw out the, hey, we're looking for another sponsor. And I threw out hey, I'd do this, I'd try these, I'd try this. And he said, hey, what about you? And I'm like, it's a conversation worth having, let's do it. And so we did, and here we are. And, look, we love college football. Anybody that knows me knows I am a nut for college football. And I got about 900 employees that are the same way. So we didn't plan this. It just sort of worked out, and we're grateful for that.
Frank, I think this would be a great time for you to speak on a little bit about your relationship with Bill. You talked a little bit about it, but to expand on that and what role that played and kind of how this came about.
I still remember the first time that I met Bill. We went out to lunch together and we were talking, and he was letting me know how they had grown Radiance. And Radiance is 21 years old and has right at 1,000 employees. I mean, that's tremendous growth. It's not like they went out and bought a lot of companies. That's been organic growth from them. And one of the ways that they had done that is beginning with small business innovation research contracts. And he said that he could help us learn how to navigate those waters and win some of those contracts. And sure enough, he provided personnel to advise us, and we followed the path that they put out there for us. And the very first one we attempted to win under their tutelage, we won. And we've since added several more. But that's how I met Bill first, and what he has meant to our company. And Bill is one of those people that he's a giving person. He wants what's good for the for everybody that's involved in a transaction. And that's why Radiance does such a great job for their customers and bringing solutions to them. But that's how we met, and we've been friends, as I say, for over a decade.
Thank you, Bill. Missy, this question I'd like to bring to you. Are there any concerns about the season in this current climate with the COVID-19 pandemic and with more specifically bowl games?
Well, at this time, there's a lot of speculation out there, Erik, as to what will happen with sports at all levels. We know that the NCAA conference commissioners from both the Autonomous Five and the Group of Five conferences, as well as everybody involved in collegiate athletics right now, is looking at all the possible options. We know that college football is important to the landscape for a number of reasons, and that higher education as a whole is important to everyone. So the Football Bowl Association Executive Director, Nick Carparelli, is keeping us all in the bowl world abreast of what's going on. We know that to date, no decisions have been made. And based on that, we continue to plan for all the events related to the Independence Bowl Foundation and the 2020 Radiance Technologies Independence Bowl for this year.
Missy, could you also talk about the city and the support they've had for us and through this process?
Yeah, we've got tremendous local support here. Tremendous support from a number of sponsors we have and from ticket buyers. We had one of our best attended games last year with Louisiana Tech and Miami. And just traditionally in this market, this bowl game matters to people. And it's part of our quality of life and part of who we are, and has been for so long, going back to 1976, and hence the name Independence Bowl. And so we're looking forward to the next 5 years. We're looking forward to partnering with Radiance Technologies and Bill and his entire staff and team, and making this something even bigger and better, and building on the things that we've done over the last couple of years to enhance the experience and the events for everybody involved.
Thank you. And if no one else has any other questions, we thank you guys for coming on once again. This is a very great and exciting day for the Independence Bowl. If you'd like direct quotes or one-on-one interviews, you'll find contact information on your screen now. The press release and logo have been emailed out to all of you, so it should be in your inbox now. A video of this teleconference, once again, will be emailed to all the media as soon as we have access from Zoom. Once again, thank you all for joining us. This is a great day for the Independence Bowl, and we're so happy that you all could be here as we announce the Radiance Technologies Independence Bowl. Thank you.